Good morning, students. Today I will start the chapter number 4, that is chemical bonding and molecular structure. What do you mean by chemical bonding? Means chemical bond. The chemical bond is the attractive force which holds the various atoms or ions together in different chemical species. The chemical bond that can be classified into various types of bonds like ionic bonds, covalent bond, coordinate bond, metallic bond, hydrogen bonds. All these are the chemical bonds. Now, next is Kochel-Lewis approach to chemical bonding. In 1916, Kochel-Lewis first successful explanation about the cause of combinations between the atom. Which was based on the understanding of the electronic configuration of noble gases. This theory was based on the electronic concept of atom, so it is called as the electronic theory of valency. According to this theory, Lewis pictured the atoms in terms of positively charged kernels. Kernels means nucleus plus inner electrons, and the outer shell, which is called as valence electron. These electrons present in outermost shell, this is called as valence electrons. These are responsible for the reactivity of the atoms. Point number 6, according to this theory, atoms take part in the bond formation to complete their octet. Octet means 8 electrons, or to acquire the electronic configuration of nearest inert gas atoms. Inert gas, noble gases, which are present in last group, means group number 18, or you can say that 0 group number. In this group number, all have 8 electrons, means outermost shell is fully filled. Now, the next topic is Lewis symbols. Lewis symbol is the simple notation to represent the valence electrons. Or you can say that the valence electrons that are represented by dots around the chemical symbol of the element. Suppose this is the symbol of lithium, and here in lithium only one valence electrons are present, so it's one dot is here, means valence electrons are represented by dot sign, this one. In boron, total 3 valence electrons are present, 1, 2 and 3. Carbon, 4 valence electrons are present, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fluorine having 7 valence electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Neon having 8 electrons in the outermost shell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all these symbols of the elements that are represented by the dots. Dot means valence electron. Now the next is, what is the significance of this Lewis symbol? These symbols represent the number of outermost or valence electrons, which help to calculate the common or group valence of the element. Group valence of the element, that is either equal to number of dots in the Lewis symbol or 8 minus number of dots. So here take one example. In case of sodium, the group valence is equal to the number of dots. In sodium having only one valence electrons, so number of dots are 1. In case of magnesium, 2 valence electrons are present, so here 2 dots are present. But in case of nitrogen, here the formula is 8 minus number of dots in the Lewis symbol. In case of nitrogen, 8 minus total number of dots are 5, means valence electrons are total 5. So here 8 minus 5, that is equal to 3. So by the help of these formula, we can easily find out the Lewis symbol. Now next is ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Ionic bond means, suppose there are 2 atoms. This is atom number A, this is atom B. The atom having 1 extra electrons and atom B having loss of 1 electrons. So this A atom that transfer its 1 electrons to the atom B, and atom B gain these electrons and to form a stable configuration. Then atom A having positive charge because it has lose 1 electrons, so it becomes stable, and atom B after gaining 1 electrons, it also becomes stable. These are having negative sign. So these positive and negative charge after combine to form a NaCl, means A and B atoms. So the bond formed between these ions, this is called as ionic bond. Means the bond formed by the complete transfer of electrons from one atom to another to acquire the stable nearest noble gas configuration. Here we take the example of NaCl. Sodium having 1 extra electrons and it accepts these electrons by the chlorine atom, and it will form a stable configuration and it will become stable. Sodium having +1 charge and chlorine having -1 charge, and the bond formed between these positive and negative ions is called as ionic bond. In this case, one having metals and another having non-metals, means ionic bond is formed between the metals and non-metals, so that they get converted into an anion and cation, and the number of unit charge present on the ions is called as electrovalence of that ions. So here one term is used, electrovalency. Electrovalency means the number of electrons lost or gain during the formation of ionic bond is called as electrovalency. Example, sodium, 1 electron is lost, so it having sodium plus, means valence is 1. Suppose chlorine gain 1 electron, so its valence is Cl -1, means -1 is charged. So all these are shows the electrovalency. Now the next topic is factor for formation of ionic bond, means what are the factors affecting on the formation of ionic bond. First point, metal should have lowest ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy means the amount of energy required to remove the most loosely bound electrons from the isolated gaseous atom and to form the positive ions. So lesser the ionization enthalpy of a metal atom, greater is the tendency to lose the electrons. So greater is the tendency to form the ionic bond. Now the next point is the non-metals must have highest electron affinity, means highest electron gain enthalpy of non-metals. In this case, what do you mean by electron affinity or electron gain enthalpy? It is the amount of energy released when an electron is added to an isolated gaseous atom to form the negative ions. So in this case, higher the value of negative electron gain enthalpy, greater will be the formation of anion and greater will be the tendency to form the ionic bond. Now, the third factor is high lattice energy. What do you mean by lattice energy? Lattice energy means the energy released during the formation of 1 mole of crystal lattice. So in this case, higher the value of lattice energy, higher is the formation of ionic compound. Now, the next topic is lattice energy. The amount of energy required to completely separate the 1 mole of solid ionic compound to the gaseous ions. Now, what are the factors depend on the lattice energy? First, charge on the ions. Higher the charge on the ions, greater is the force of attraction. Means you can say that small size high nuclear charge. If the charge on the ions is higher, it means force of attraction is also higher. So larger is the energy release. Here we take one example. Lattice enthalpy of some ionic compounds are in this order: NaCl, CaCl2, MgO. Here the sodium having +1 charge, Cl having minus charge. Means in this case also calcium 2+ charge, chlorine -1 charge, magnesium +2 charge, oxide -2 charge. Here sodium having +1 charge but calcium having +2 charge and magnesium having 2+ charge. मीन्स जितना ज़्यादा चार्ज होगा उतनी फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन ज़्यादा होंगी. इट मीन्स वहाँ पे उस आयंस उस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को निकालना बहुत ही मुश्किल होगा. So in this case larger is the energy release. So magnesium oxides having higher lattice energy as compared to CaCl2 and then NaCl. Next is size of the ions. Higher the size of ions, higher is the internuclear distance and lesser will be the force of attraction. Means same condition is there. Small size high nuclear charge. Means if the size is higher, it means internuclear distance is higher but the force of attraction is less. So the lattice energy is inversely proportional to